Alright, folks, buckle up. Welcome back to Unhooked. Break free from dopamine addiction, your daily dose of reality checks and actionable steps to reclaim your life from the grip of digital distractions and instant gratification. I'm Jackson Reed, your friendly neighborhood guide through this wild, wired world. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us. The chilling connection between dopamine addiction and depression. Ever feel like you're chasing a high that never quite arrives? You scroll endlessly through social media, binge watch shows, or play video games just to get that fleeting sense of satisfaction, only to find yourself feeling more empty afterward? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a science behind this roller coaster of emotions? Let me break down 5 key takeaways that can shed some light on this complex relationship. First up, dopamine isn't the enemy. It's our brain's natural reward chemical. Think of it as that little burst of joy we get from a good meal, a warm hug, or achieving a goal. The problem arises when we start relying on external sources like notifications, likes, and online validation to trigger those dopamine hits. Think about it, every time you check your phone for that elusive notification, your brain gets a quick jolt of dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. But here's the catch, these artificial triggers don't provide the same lasting satisfaction as natural rewards. It's like constantly chasing a mirage in the desert, always striving for something just out of reach. Second, this constant dopamine chasing can lead to desensitization. Over time, your brain needs bigger and more frequent doses to feel that same rush. You become addicted to the chase itself, spending less time on activities that genuinely bring you joy and fulfillment. This creates a vicious cycle. You seek validation in the digital world, but it leaves you feeling increasingly empty and unfulfilled. Sound familiar? Third, this dopamine roller coaster can wreak havoc on your mental health. When those artificial highs inevitably crash, you're left with feelings of anxiety, irritability, and even depression. Ever notice how that post-binge watching slump can leave you feeling worse than before? That's your brain craving more stimulation, but failing to find it in the real world. Fourth, remember that social media often plays a key role in this dopamine addiction cycle. It's designed to be addictive. Those endless feeds of curated lives, likes, and comments are strategically crafted to keep you hooked. But behind those perfect images and witty captions often lies a reality that's far from idyllic. Comparing yourself to others online can trigger feelings of inadequacy, envy, and ultimately, contribute to depression. Finally, breaking free is possible. It takes conscious effort and awareness, but by understanding the link between dopamine addiction and depression, you can start taking steps towards reclaiming your mental well-being. Let me paint a picture. Imagine Sarah, a busy marketing executive who constantly felt drained despite her seemingly successful life. She was glued to her phone, scrolling through social media, seeking validation in likes and comments. When she wasn't online, she'd binge-watch shows to escape the pressure of her demanding job. But instead of feeling better, Sarah found herself increasingly anxious and depressed. It took a wake-up call, a conversation with a concerned friend, for Sarah to realize she was caught in a dopamine addiction cycle. She started taking small steps, deleting social media apps, scheduling offline time, and prioritizing activities that brought her genuine joy, like hiking and spending time with loved ones. Slowly but surely, Sarah began to reclaim her life. She discovered the power of real-life connections, the satisfaction of pursuing her passions, and the simple pleasure of being present in the moment. So, what about you? Are you ready to break free from the dopamine addiction cycle and unlock a happier, more fulfilling life? Take action today. Put your phone down for 30 minutes and engage in an activity that brings you joy, disconnect from social media for a day, or reach out to a friend for genuine connection. Remember, even small changes can make a big difference. Keep it real, keep it unhooked. We'll be back tomorrow with more tips and tricks to help you navigate the complexities of modern life. Until then, stay strong and remember, you are in control.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.